For decades, the term New World Order has sparked endless debates, controversies, and conspiracy theories. Is it a real movement shaping global governance, or just a myth fed by paranoia and misinformation? Today, we're going to uncover the origins, explore the different interpretations, and analyze the myths surrounding the New World Order. The phrase New World Order, or NWO, has been used in various contexts throughout history. While some see it as a call for a new era of global cooperation, others view it as a looming threat of global domination by a shadowy elite. To fully understand what the NWO means, we must first delve into its historical roots and how its meaning has evolved over time. The concept of a New World Order first gained prominence after World War I, with the establishment of the League of Nations, an early attempt at global governance. However, it wasn't until the end of World War II and the formation of the United Nations that the idea truly began to take shape. These early efforts were rooted in a desire to prevent future conflicts and promote international cooperation. But it was during the late 20th century, particularly after the Cold War, that the term New World Order took on new and more controversial meanings. The end of the Cold War marked a pivotal moment in global history. As the world shifted from a bipolar order, dominated by the US and the Soviet Union, to a unipolar world led by the United States. The term New World Order became a symbol of this new era. In 1991, President George H.W. Bush famously declared the arrival of a New World Order, a world where diverse nations would work together to promote peace, security, and economic prosperity. For many, this New World Order represented hope, a vision of a world where international institutions like the United Nations, World Bank, and International Monetary Fund could effectively address global challenges such as poverty, conflict, and climate change. But while some embraced this vision, others were deeply skeptical, seeing it as a cover for something far more sinister. As the idea of a New World Order gained traction, so too did the conspiracy theories surrounding it. These theories suggest that a secretive, powerful elite, often linked to the Illuminati, Freemasons, or influential families like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, was working to establish a totalitarian world government. These theories claim that this elite group manipulates global events, from economic crashes to wars, in order to create a crisis that will justify their eventual takeover. But where do these ideas come from, and why have they persisted for so long? To understand the allure of these theories, we need to look at the social and psychological factors that drive them. Conspiracy theories often thrive in times of uncertainty, where people feel powerless or distrustful of their leaders. The idea of a hidden group controlling world events offers a simple explanation for complex and often frightening realities. But it's important to question the validity of these claims and examine the evidence, or lack thereof, behind them. While conspiracy theories about the New World Order are widespread, they often rely on circumstantial evidence, misinterpretations, and leaps in logic. Let's break down some of the most common claims and see how they hold up under scrutiny. One of the most frequently cited pieces of evidence is the presence of symbols, such as the all-seeing eye or pyramids, in various places, from currency to architecture. But are these really signs of a global conspiracy, or are they being taken out of context? Experts suggest that these symbols have historical and cultural significance that predates modern conspiracy theories. For example, the all-seeing eye on the US dollar bill is a symbol of divine providence, not a mark of the Illuminati. Another common claim is that major global events, such as financial crises, wars, or pandemics, are orchestrated by the NWO to create chaos and consolidate power. But is there credible evidence to support this idea? While it's true that powerful entities can influence events, most experts agree that the complexities of global crises cannot be attributed to a single orchestrating force. Instead, These events are often the result of a multitude of factors, including political decisions, economic trends, and unforeseen circumstances. In many cases, what conspiracy theorists interpret as deliberate actions are more likely the result of government inefficiency, mismanagement, or the chaotic nature of global affairs. The media plays a significant role in how the idea of a new world order is perceived. From sensationalist headlines to viral social media posts, information, both accurate and misleading, spreads rapidly, shaping public perception. In today's digital age, misinformation can spread faster than ever before. Platforms like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook can amplify conspiracy theories, often giving them more visibility than factual information. This can create echo chambers where people are exposed only to ideas that reinforce their existing beliefs. To combat this, it's important to critically evaluate the sources of information and seek out credible, fact-based reporting. Fact-checking initiatives and responsible journalism are crucial in providing the public with accurate information and countering the spread of harmful myths. While conspiracy theories about the New World Order might seem harmless to some, they can have serious real-world consequences. These beliefs can fuel distrust in governments, erode public confidence in institutions, and even inspire violence. In recent years, we've seen how NWO conspiracy theories have influenced political movements, protests, and extremist actions. The January 6 Capitol riot in the United States, for instance, was partly driven by beliefs in a global conspiracy against democracy. Experts warn that the spread of these ideas can lead to radicalization, where individuals or groups take extreme actions based on unfounded fears and misinformation. This not only threatens public safety, but also undermines democratic processes and social cohesion. So, if the New World Order isn't the sinister plot that conspiracy theorists claim, what is it really? At its heart, the idea of a New World Order is about adapting to a rapidly changing world, where global cooperation is essential to addressing shared challenges like climate change, economic inequality, and international conflict. Rather than a monolithic, oppressive regime, what we see are complex and often imperfect efforts by nations to work together in an increasingly interconnected world. While these efforts are not without flaws, they are driven by a desire to create a more stable, peaceful, and prosperous world for all. It's important to acknowledge the challenges and criticisms of global governance, but it's equally important to separate fact from fiction. Understanding the realities of how the world operates can help us engage more constructively with these issues, rather than falling into the trap of fear and division. So where does this leave us? The New World Order, like many concepts, is a mix of reality and myth. While there are legitimate discussions to be had about global governance and the influence of powerful entities, it's crucial to approach these topics with a critical and informed perspective. Critical thinking and media literacy are key in navigating the complex information landscape we live in. By questioning sources, seeking out diverse viewpoints, and understanding the broader context, we can better discern truth from fiction. The New World Order is a concept that will likely continue to evolve and spark debate. Whether you see it as a pathway to global cooperation or a potential threat to sovereignty, it's important to ground our understanding in facts and critical analysis, rather than fear and speculation. What are your thoughts on the New World Order? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the most intriguing topics of our time. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious.